G'day, Aussie Health Girl here. Today I'm going to be showing you a really simple recipe from my book, The Lunchbox Revolution. This is a fantastic go-to snack food if you're looking for something to keep the kids full on the weekend, or when they get home from school and they're ravenous, looking for something to keep them happy till dinner. It's even something you could serve for dinner. So stick with me and I'll show you something delicious the kids are going to love. Okay, today's recipe is corn and zucchini fritters. Now this is something the kids will truly enjoy, but not know just how good it is for them. So corn is a fantastic source of soluble and insoluble fibre, and most kids love it. You don't even need to cook corn, it's just delicious the way it is. So please don't ruin it by putting lots of salt and fatty margarines and all that horrible stuff on it. Zucchinis, also known as a courgette, or they're part of the squash family, are a fantastic source of fibre also. They're also really low in calories. So if you're trying to watch your weight or, try and get healthy for summer, then zucchini should be something that you put into your diet all the time because they fill you up with their fibre, but very low calorie. And they're great for hydration too because they have a high level of water in them. They're also really high in antioxidants. So one of the important foods you need to eat for anti-aging and free radical scavenging. Zucchinis are a little powerhouse of nutrition. The fantastic thing about this recipe is that there are not many ingredients. Really simple. Corn, zucchini. The other thing we're going to add to bind it is some egg. In my recipe, I use quinoa flour. Quinoa flour is gluten-free and adds a beautiful nutty texture to it. But to show you how versatile this recipe can be, and you can use what you have in the cupboard, I'm using some chickpea flour today. Chickpea flour also adds a nice nutty flavour to the recipe. You're only going to then need some salt, some pepper, and my secret ingredient to make it taste really delicious and bring it all together is curry powder. Just choose a nice mild organic curry powder. You only need a little bit of it. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so let's get started on making these fritters. It's as simple as grating 2 zucchinis. Just any fine hand grater will do, nothing fancy. This is really fast and really quick, so if you're in a hurry, you've just got home from work, kids are hungry, this is something that you can do with any vegetables, but I'm just going to keep it simple with zucchini and corn today. It's that easy. Okay, so next ingredient is our corn. I've just taken the husk off the outside of the corn, cleaned it up all nice like that. All you need to do is get a knife and run it down the side of the corn cob like this, to get all the sweet, juicy little kernels off. Doesn't take long, just like that. And then we just break them up and put them into the bowl with the zucchini. Don't worry about breaking them all up. When we mix it, that will all bind together really well. Okay, so we've got our corn and our zucchini ready to go in the bowl. We're just going to add the other ingredients. I'm following the recipe exactly as it is in my book, The Lunchbox Revolution, to make it easy, and I will be posting it up for you anyway, so you can have a look at it. So it's 2 tablespoons of flour. As I said, I have used quinoa flour. Today we're going to be using some Besan flour, some chickpea flour. So chickpea flour just will give it a nice nutty flavour. All right, and our last ingredient. See, really there are only 4 ingredients and some spices, so really, really simple. So we're going to add an egg. Now this will all be dependent to how many eggs you need on the mixture itself, how big the zucchini is, how big the corn is, how big your eggs are. So you may need another egg to bind it together. We're also going to add some salt and pepper. Don't forget, kids love a bit of spice too. Don't serve bland food to your children. You always notice that they want what you're having. So introduce them to these flavours when they're young. And there's nothing wrong with some nice spicy food. So a little bit of salt. And of course, then some curry powder. In the recipe, I do say about a teaspoon. Now that's up to you, how much you like. So that's about a teaspoon there. If you like a little bit more, then go for it. And then it's just a matter of mixing it all together. Okay, so I've mixed this recipe together and it does need another egg. So I think the corn cobs were particularly large and the zucchini. So we're just going to add 1 more egg. If you don't put enough egg in it, it's not going to bind properly in the pan. So easy enough. So pretty easy recipe. 2 zucchinis, 2 corn, 2 eggs, some spice, 2 spoons of flour. There you go. That's a really nice moist mixture, and that's sort of the consistency you want to get it to. Beautiful, doesn't that look gorgeous? Okay, so now we get to the cooking part. We need a little bit of oil in our pan, a little bit of good quality olive oil, and then all we do, once the mixture is nice and mixed together, make sure you do mix it, otherwise the egg will settle on the bottom, and we need it evenly distributed. So just a nice little spoonful in our pan. Well, you can hear that sizzling already. And we just drop little spoonfuls. We want these fritters to be nice and small and easy, so they're bite-sized for the kids to handle. Look at that. And remember, you can use any vegetables you like, but the benefit with zucchini is that it will fill you up, and that's what we want. Good fibre. Kids love these because they're snack size and they don't know how good they are for them. Fantastic nutritional value. And that's what we need to start feeding our kids, food of higher nutritional value. They don't even know it's good for them. There we go. And we'll just wait for them to go nice and golden brown before we turn them over on the other side. Okay, so there you have it. That took me less than 10 minutes to whip up something healthy and delicious that your kids are going to love. I think it's going to become one of your family favourites, and you can use any vegetable that you have left over in the fridge. So fantastic go-to meal for everybody. This easy little recipe is not only going to be healthy for your kids to eat, but it's also really budget friendly. So if you're watching your pennies, and who isn't these days, then this is a fantastic option for a good vegetarian meal for the week, as well as using up all your leftovers. Fantastic. These fritters are delicious on their own, but they're also really good paired with a couple of other suggestions that I'm going to show you. So I've just made a little bit of guacamole on the side and a little bit of salsa. They go beautifully together. So a bit of a Mexican inspired theme, I suppose. So to serve, who wouldn't love a couple of these beautiful fritters, a little bit of guacamole on the side, a little bit of salsa, and you've got a fantastic plate of healthy proteins, healthy carbohydrates with your vegetables, and some beautiful fats from the guacamole. It's the perfect meal for anybody. So there you have it, corn and zucchini fritters. Really simple, really delicious, and really, really healthy. If you like this recipe and you're after some more inspiring dishes that are simple for you and your family to make, then check out my book, The Lunchbox Revolution. It's available from the iTunes bookstore and it's on special this month only. I hope I've inspired you and your family to try something different for dinner this week, or lunch, or after school, whatever it may be. If you've enjoyed this recipe, then please like this video and subscribe to my channel. If you have any suggestions of what you'd like to see me do next time, then please leave that below as well. Until next time, yours in good health.